All right, Dale, welcome to ECITV. We're here at Northern, and what is it, about 3 weeks away before we have Nationals at Shepparton?
Yeah, 26 days.
26 days, who's counting?
26 days.
You're the guy doing the social media updates, aren't you? So
Yes.
it'd be easy to keep track.
The countdowns, yes, that's me. Yep.
So I guess the question for a lot of people is, how's the track right now, and have you made any changes?
Yeah, no, the track's awesome. So it's all been, from the floods, we've resurfaced it. It's all been resurfaced. There's been a few changes along the way. So yeah, third straight's a bit different. Fourth straight's a little bit different, but other than that, it's all the same, but the surface of it is really good.
So it's a slurry with glue kind of surface.
Yeah,
That's what people are kind of used to now.
Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, so it's like, yeah, slurry, squeegeed out. So yeah, no, they've done a really good job of doing the surface.
So I guess the next question people want to know is how soon they can get on the track and what kind of, I guess, contact with the track can they get anytime soon?
Yeah, so October the 28th, Saturday the 28th, and Sunday the 29th, which is the weekend before Nationals week starts. There'll be club gate sessions. There'll be five sessions run off the 5 metre hill. They run for an hour and 20 minutes each session. There'll be 100 riders in the session. That hopefully will be all up and running, up and live, that can be booked through Entry Boss, hopefully by next Sunday. So not this Sunday coming, next Sunday.
So if people want to keep an eye on that, can they just follow your social media?
Yeah, follow the Facebook page, and that'll be on the Facebook page.
So what's Shepparton's Facebook page?
Shepparton BMX Club.
Yep.
I think, yeah, Shepparton BMX Club. Yeah.
Or if you search for Shepparton BMX Club, you're going to find it.
You'll find it, yeah. So it'll be all on there. Same as where the countdown is. We'll just put it down through on the same.
So you said that was the Saturday and the Sunday leading into the...
Leading into it, so the 28th, 29th, yeah, leading into it. So...
Oh, that's cool. So what'd you say, 5 sessions each day?
There'll be 5 sessions off the 5 metre hill each day on the amateur side, and then there'll be a session at the end that'll run off the 8 metre hill.
Yeah, and that's open to anyone, providing they enter through Entry Boss.
Yeah, yep.
All right. I guess, going back to, you talked about floods earlier, what kind of an effect did that have on, we know Shepparton was quite widely affected on the track, and knowing you had the national championships and trying to get the track ready in time, I'm sure you've copped a lot of flack because people can't get there. Yeah. But I don't know if they really understood how badly affected the track was. It was completely underwater.
It was, you could see about 2 foot of the pro jumps on the second straight. So if anybody knows the track, they'll pretty much understand. But there's photos and that floating around of it online, and you can clearly see it was under, and yeah, like the surface, it lifted the surface, really pretty much took 90% of the surface off. So there was nothing there.
And obviously that affected the 8 metre hill as well, because
So yeah, the 8 metre with the rain and all that come down, like it's, like nobody expects that amount of water and that amount of rain to fall in that, like the small amount of time that it did fall in. So yeah, there's a few of the boards and all that sort of swelled up pretty bad the way it did. So that's all been fixed. That's the last thing, which is getting done this week, to be painted and resealed. So
this time of the year, do you expect a lot of rain in Shepparton?
No, I don't think anywhere we expect it. And then currently with the rain that we've just had, everybody's been worrying about flooding again. But I don't think we're going to see the flood levels of what we saw 12 months ago.
And the track's better prepared for it now anyway, Better drainage.
Yeah, better drainage. Dave Gosling from All Tracks, what he's done, the drainage that he's done and the infrastructure works that he's put into the base before the surface has gone on, which is, I think that's the biggest thing with tracks people don't understand, and they don't see that work that goes in. They don't get that if, everybody goes, oh, we've got a great surface, but have you? What's the underneath of it like? What's your drainage like? Does the water sit? Does it pool, pond? We don't have any of that. So it's rained. We've got a couple of little sections, and I mean maybe a foot where a little bit of water sits in a foot puddle. That's it. But 15 minutes, the track's dry. You get a blower out, you blow those couple of little puddles off, and away you go again. You're racing.
So as a small club, because Shepparton don't have a huge number of members, how daunting is the thought of hosting a national championships? You guys have done it a few times.
We've done it before, plus the World Cup, so rounds. I think it's more an excitement. There's a buzz around the club. There's actually a genuine buzz around the club. So which is a good thing. And like, there's a lot of good people at the club. There's a few, like there's probably only like 10 of us at the moment, or 10 to 15 of us sort of thing. But everyone's pitching in. Like, it's not a one-man show, or, you know, there's not just one or two people. Literally, everyone's putting their hand up, helping out.
Yeah.
So and that makes it a lot easier. But
So, what kind of things should people expect from Shepparton if they've never been there before? Is there plenty to do during the week rather than, you know, just going to the BMX track the whole time?
No, there is plenty of stuff to do around Shepparton. Heaps of stuff to do up around Shepparton. So jump on the Shepparton City Greater Council pages and that. Greater City Shepparton, or Greater Council, something like that. Yeah. Jump on their Facebook pages and all that, their social stuff, and have a look, because they've been advertising a fair bit of stuff as well.
Yeah.
And that, but yeah, there's a fair bit of stuff that you can do up there. You don't just have to be stuck at the track for a week.
Yep.
So, and considering the racing on some of it doesn't start until the afternoon, so it's sort of get out and about and have a look around.
What about foodies like me who kind of enjoy a bit of food? There's plenty to choose from.
Yeah, there's plenty to choose from up there. There's a lot of actually food places up there to eat. Good spots.
Yep. There's a couple of sightseeing things. Like, I mean, you're pretty close to the Murray River as well, right? So people go all the way up to the river.
Yeah, we're not that the Murray or the Gold. We're on the Goulburn.
Yeah, but the Murray's only 45 minutes away.
Yeah, it's not that far. Up to Toke, you can go up to Toke and see it pretty much at Toke, and it's only about 45 up to Toke. You can go for a day drive up there. Like, you go up and have a look. Nice sandy beaches up there too on the edge.
Automobile museum and all that sort of stuff.
Yes, I just can't think of the name of it.
I'm sure people will see it. It's on the way in.
It's on the way in. If you're coming from the south, it's on your way in. As you're heading in, it's on your left. You'll see the big windmill. Go and check it out. There's some awesome stuff in there. Good history. If you're into motor history, there's some really good history in there. Well,
talking about history, Shepparton's got a lot of history too, with Lee Egan, Brenton Cooper, and more recently, Levi Collins, Gian. I would never remember Gian's surname.
Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo's another family. Ronaldo.
And you've had quite a few people represent the club at national and international level.
Yeah.
So deep roots at Shepparton. I remember racing there 40 years ago, and it was already well and truly established before then.
Yeah. Well, I was saying, I remember racing back in the late 90s there. Used to enjoy the track when it was backwards.
Yeah. Which is where the finish line is. There's a starting hill now, and that's from, generations ago, really, isn't it?
Yeah, Levi said the other day to me, I'm pretty certain he said it was 2007 or 2008 was when the track was built to what it is now, like turned to the direction that it runs now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we were expecting a lot of potential events at Shepparton. So, there's a long road ahead still, only 3 weeks away, but still quite a lot of work to do.
Oh, there's still a little bit of work to do. Like, there's not much, but there's some, I think Shepparton, once it's finished, like 100% finished, like it'll be a it'll be a beautiful venue, like once it's all done. But like in the way it is, like the track surface, I know there's a fair few people out there saying that the track won't be ready and all that sort of stuff, but the track's fine, track's good to go.
So the track's ready now, and the council are pretty much the ones that have decided that they don't want anybody on it right now to destroy it before the Nationals.
Before the Nationals, yeah. They just want to make sure the surface is in.
Understandable after what you've been through.
Yeah, and the bill wasn't cheap to rebuild that track.
Yeah,
like it wasn't. Everybody goes, it's only like 4 or 5 figures. I'm like, no, it's probably 6 figures to rebuild that.
Yeah,
what it's cost. So, and it's one of those things like we're all in the same boat. Like people go, this and that, but the club, we haven't been able to ride that track for 12 months.
That must be hard.
And it is. And then people go, you can just go to another track. But the closest track to Shepparton is Bendigo. And that's an hour and something away from Shepparton members. And then we get a lot of the Shepparton members now, they come down to here to Northern and ride. But I think that's a good, I'm halfway between the two.
Hours.
So it'd be a good 2 and a bit down to here for them. So it's sort of, it hasn't been easy. And we've managed to be able to keep, we've got about, I think it's 47 members.
Oh, really?
Listed.
Wasn't that long ago you were down to probably 10.
Yeah, well, that's what we thought, but there actually was there's still a fair few people that from up there that have stayed and they've kept their registration or their renewal of their licenses and all that. So, and out of that, there's probably about 15 of that are like your volunteer members and that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So, but I think with the way, with the stuff that's planned to happen at that track, it should be.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, there's some good things to happen. Good things to happen.
All right. Well, good luck over the next few weeks. Hopefully, there's no bad weather, and you're flood banks don't break like you're worried about. And hopefully we have a very smooth and awesome nationals. Shepparton always seems to turn it on. There's always great racing there. The track's always very even for, your skill riders and your power riders. So, looking forward to it.
No, I think it'll be a good venue. And like the Shepparton Council, they're brilliant. I don't know if there's a better council in Australia, to be honest. Like,
I don't think there's anyone that backs their club quite as much.
Not what they do. Like, they put massive amounts into and it's not just BMX, it's any sporting up there.
Yeah.
There's so much about sport and getting people involved and having like big involvement in their community. And it's good to see, like, that sort of stuff. You don't see it that often anymore around. So to have a council back the track like they do, it's crazy, but it's grouse.
And so for people who haven't seen the changes of the track, you're going to start releasing photos and videos and stuff online?
We should hopefully within the next, we're just waiting for it. We're waiting for the lines and all that to go onto the track, and then we'll get the track completely signed back off, that it'll be rideable and all that sort of stuff. And then, from there we'll start putting stuff out.
Awesome.
So people can see what it looks like and that. But all I can say is get training, train hard, turn up. It's going to be a fair nationals for everybody.
Yeah.
So,
all right, sounds good. Thanks, Dale, for joining us and giving us this information. I think it's going to be quite valuable for the wider BMX community.
Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you for having me.
Cheers.